Truth Man here. Give me 1 second. Truth Man here. So I'm all situated. From now on, I can't take phone calls, but it's going to have to be at a certain time until I decide to pay for it. We'll start doing that. But in the meantime, let's talk about some of the things that we talked about today. Nobody's in here right now. I'm trying to get the computer to work too. That's what I was doing. Like I was trying to get this laptop to work. This laptop is, I don't know what's going on. But, so we've been talking about marriage today. We've been talking about money today. And the thing about it, like I said, you don't want to let these people distract you. You know, you want to have a no matrix mindset. You want to focus on thinking matrix free. You don't want to think like a person that's trapped. I know a lot of people are trapped. They spend a lot of time gaslighting, lying, trying to deceive one another. All of that is matrix. It might work. All of that's matrix. So you want to be a learner. You don't want to be the type of person that has it all together but doesn't have it all together. Like you think you got it all together, but you actually don't. So we gonna do, man, come on. Come on here. So what we gonna do is we gonna continue along those lines with those conversations. Y'all know my rule. You got 15 minutes to get in here. You don't come in here, we will end it. You know, because in my mind, it could be, I could just do a video. Like, all right, here we go. It might be working. I could just do a video, you know, if people ain't gonna show up. I think me personally, I spend a lot of time watching Busters, man. Let's take a look at some of the lives that's going on right now. I ain't gonna name the dudes that I don't see as Busters, but let's look at the Busters that's online. Cause y'all know I don't unsubscribe to people. Like, even if they get on my nerve, I still don't unsubscribe. So let's see what's going on YouTube right now. People be getting exposed and y'all watch them even more. Like, people been angry, man, for some comments that he recently made.
Chipotle's carne asada is back.
Hold on. Didn't want to do that. So let's see who's doing it live right now. Let's click on some of the Busters. Shockingly, it seems like ain't nobody. It seems like people ain't live right now. Not none of the Busters, at least. Let's see if Donovan Sharp is live. Where is Donovan Sharp? Man, he ain't even live. I guess people just kick back tonight. I'm scrolling through here. So a lot of people, this be your chance to be a man and come face to face and say what you got to say. But one of my rules too is if you gonna come, you got to show your face, man. You can't come with criticisms and not show your face. So none of the people that I don't like are live right now. Let me see, just scrolling through here. Okay, Boyce Watkins. I don't really have a problem with Boyce Watkins other than he kind of gassing people on marriage. So we ain't gonna count him. I don't really have a problem with him per se, other than he be gassing marriage up. Okay, what about here? Let's see. Nope. Wait, Mr. Let Go. Wait, we might be. Yeah, that Buster, that Mark is live right now. Mr. Let Go. And he got all them subs. But ain't nobody in his live. His live practically down there with me. And I don't really even do lives. Let's see if we got any in the chat. But anyway, shout out to y'all that's in here. We got about 8 minutes to talk. If anybody want to say anything, you already know that I'm going to, when it comes to the comments in my lives, I try to get to as many as possible. If they outrageous, like if it's an outrageous number that's going to interfere with the content, then I just kind of slow down with those. But we've been talking about marriage. People think I'm against marriage. I'm actually not. I just try to pinpoint who it's for. It's not, some people say, well, you can't say who it's for. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, because as long as we live in the system that we live in the United States, which is basically pro-women, hey, listen, people be getting broke off in the alimony and the child support. So as long as we live in that system, then the preference would be to be with women that are suitable for marriage. Unicorn, they don't have to be perfect. As long as they gon' do the thing in the biblical way, because marriage is biblical. That's where we get it from, basically. So all these people trying to change it and redefine it and all of that, we ain't gonna get into that. But it comes from the scripture, and the scripture gave us an outline as to what it's supposed to be. Now, what we can do is, if enough of you come in here, we can get set up and we'll still be on here at 10 o'clock. And we could take some phone calls at 10 o'clock. But I'm not finna sit here. If y'all don't come in here, we ain't gonna be here at 10 o'clock, man. We gonna be on the couch. We gonna be watching basketball. We gonna be doing something else. And my hair look kind of wild too, man. But, so, we talked about how, the dynamic of money, how men are often distracted by that little flesh diamond down there. We get distracted. I told y'all firsthand, I already came clean with mine. I told you firsthand that I used to play sports and I had multiple opportunities to further my sports career, but I was thinking about that flesh diamond. I was focused on that flesh diamond, so I didn't, here we go. Let's see. So I didn't pursue. And as a result, here I am before you with all my experiences to share. And I do share them. Sometimes probably too much, but I do share my experiences. And the experiences that I talked about today were like how myself and other men, we get distracted and we come up short when it's all said and done. You end up spending too much money on alimony, too much money on child support, when what we should do is build our life up and then protect what we built. Protect what you built. What do I mean by that? You get rich. Why would you? This is what I don't understand about them NBA players. Why would you make it that far, right? And then give it all to an Instagram thought, or give it all to some woman that you thought was into you, but she was really into your money. That's why I don't believe in telling these women what you have, you know. So wait, let me see. Waddell is here. He said, "What's going on, my man? Hope all is well." What's going on, man? Yeah, all is well, man. Doing pretty good. Anything, it ain't nothing going on that I can't handle, man. And I hope it's the same with you. I'm just trying to get this computer to work. This thing, like I've been meaning for the longest to go get one, but I still haven't. You come through here, make sure you hit the like button. The like button is support as well. Some people don't like to, hit the like button. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Khalid Muhammad, what's going on? He said, "Truth, man, too many simps out here. Temptation is our downfall." Yeah, ain't that the truth? Simps out here. They probably need to practice. Hey, man, maybe you should create a channel and talk about semen retention, man. See, when it comes to that semen retention, I think that every man should have that period where he does that and he just focus on his work. That's where the term cock strong come from. Like, when you basically, remember on Rocky when Mick told Rocky that women weaken legs like this, people done known this stuff for a long time. They don't follow it. So, all right, wait a minute. We might be in business. People been knowing this stuff for a long time, but they don't follow it. It is a lot of simps out here. And what people don't realize about simping is there's different forms of it. Like, some forms of simping involve just merely men. Like for instance, you got some guys on YouTube that'll tell you the truth. But more often than not, the simp ain't gonna want to hear from those guys. He's gonna be deceived by the presentation of success. Like for instance, General Tito just roasted Angry Man last night, and he's a good example of it. Angry Man, I told y'all, if y'all watch my videos on Angry Man, I told y'all Angry Man is bipolar, man. Like, right after he made that dumb comment that General Tito was getting on him about, he turns around and says something that was like the complete opposite of what he said that made General Tito want to roast him like that. See, I told y'all earlier, like, if you a stepdaddy, man, like, really, you're going to be limited in this manosphere talk, man, because in the manosphere, everybody know what happens to stepdaddies. They get beat up. They get disrespected. They get ridiculed by women and their kids. And them ain't even their kids. Them ain't even their kids. So, let's see. I'm gonna give it a little more. I'm gonna keep talking a little while longer and see if anybody come in here. So, in fact, let's do a message. Let's do a message for. I believe people just want me to keep putting it down for free. Khalid Muhammad says, I only do it because I feel like I've been under duress for the past 4 years of my life, mainly enemies, the street life. So it's good I get to listen to your wisdom, OG. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Whoever listens, it's always good that somebody is listening. Black and Happily commented, style over substance. Yes, indeed. Definitely style over substance. So, if you're a stepdad, we talked about that earlier. If you're a stepdad, you're really going to be limited in this space because a stepdad is about as their loyalties are going to be divided. And I believe like a lot of the stepdads are the ones that come at me with the faceless picture trying to downplay what the things I say because they, they can't handle these truths. Khalid Muhammad says, if I was as relaxed as you, I would be letting my junk out every day. Oh, man. Hey, man. Nah, don't do it, man. You gotta do what's best for you. Me personally, there's reasons for why I do it. I'm not finna let nobody have that control. And I know that believers are, the reason why women have so much power in the church is because there are misconceptions as to the degrees of sin and what's a sin and what's not a sin and how a sin defined by the Bible. Bobo Anderson, yo, Truth, what up? What's going on, man? It's good to hear from you. Good to hear from you in here, man. YDL Daily says, OG definitely helps me become sharper. Appreciate everything you do, helping me navigate while I'm still young. Man, y'all young dudes are the most important, man. Because think about it. And this ain't nothing against other races, but if the young black men get on their stuff, man, it's gonna be a threat. That's when they're gonna start creating all type of stuff to take us out, man. I'm telling you, like black people used to be so united and so ambitious that they were literally doing things. We ain't gonna say what they was doing. Y'all know what was going on in the South. They was literally doing things to them to send a message to the rest. Like, we ain't gonna let you take over. So, yeah, man, we gotta stay on that the money tip. We gotta keep dictating to these women. Don't let these women dictate anything to you. They try to use insults. They try to what did he tell me? Was that Charisma 808 was telling me that he was debating some woman and she wanted to bring up his hair. If we're not talking about hair, then why are you bringing up hair? See, that's what people do nowadays when they can't win a debate. So they want to bring up things like hair, yeah, but I'm more successful than you though. Define success. If somebody say something to you like that, you say this. Say, what's your definition of success? If they starting in with money, tell them, man, you superficial as hell. How you going? Money is one category of success. You got spiritual, you got the spiritual element, you got the social element, you got mental. Mental is more important than financial. Because think about it, you got all the money, people, you gonna get tempted on every angle. The more money, the more problems. You're gonna get tempted more when you have more. So think about it. Why you think people like P. Diddy? You think P. Diddy was the first person to do what he's been accused of? You think Bill Cosby, R. Kelly? That's what they do in the circles they run. So you can't say money. Okay, money is just, money's the only thing that defines success. Because it's not, man. I'm telling you. If any of y'all got any questions, feel free to ask them while we on here. But you got to make these women earn their marriage. Like that, I used to think 1 year, 2 years, that's not enough time. 2 years, now what I know now, 2 years, y'all shouldn't even be living together. If you only known her 2 years, you shouldn't even be living together. Khalid Muhammad says, you're the only black OG that talks sense. Well, I wouldn't say that. It's some people that do. Like it's some people that do. Like I'm one of the few people that does it mainly to help people. Like mainly to help people. Everybody would want to, of course, to get some ad revenue and super chats and things of that nature. But the main goal, that's why I put so much stuff on there for free. And like, it'd be funny sometimes, because sometimes the major content creators be using my catchphrases and using things I done said, and they don't know that I know, because they don't know that I'm watching. Like you hearing people, everybody saying that's it, that's all. Now, go back on anybody's stuff and tell me who you heard say that first. Go back on my videos, go back on other people you heard say it. Tell me who you heard say that first. On YouTube, at least. So the main thing, do not let these people discourage you at work, at home. Know and understand that you are a king. There's a reason why you was born. You got to find it. And it's always more than one reason. But these women, trust me, man, they not going to help you find it. They going to make you think that what I'm saying is not true, that you're not a king, that you're here for them, that you're supposed to cater to them. You got to stop letting them play the victim, man. You got to stop. Like, got to learn when, where, how to put your foot down when it comes to them. And when it comes to money, like say for instance, you're a religious person. Some of the churches that I've been a part of, they'll make you think that it's something wrong with you being ambitious. Ain't nothing wrong with you being ambitious. You supposed to be ambitious. You ever read the parable of the 10 talents? Look at the guy that wasn't ambitious. He reminded me of a person that just works one job, acts stingy, and just tries to hide their money instead of seeing what else they can build with it, instead of being productive with it. You know? So, what I want to do, I want to start bringing, I want, because like in the comments, right? I forgot her name, but I had to tell her. It seemed like I was talking to her and her husband, because it seemed like when I was reading their comments, it seemed like it was like bottom of some of this stuff, man. Like, see, the people who married, who want to stay in their marriage, want to fortify it, want to make it more biblical, and the people who the women who think they deserve to be married will understand what it entails. Guys as well. Because what people don't realize is that you can have concubines. You can have concubines. You don't, see, we learn in the church, they call it shacking up. It's only shacking up if you just do it, like you just do it spur of the moment. If you know how to present your woman before the Most High as a concubine, then it's not going to be shacking up. But like I told you, 1 year, 2 years, man, you still shouldn't even be living together. She shouldn't even be spending the night over your house until you've given her an assignment as a concubine. She shouldn't even be over your house like that. She shouldn't. Now, I know God's paid for it, but yeah, like I say, man, to each his own. From an earthly standpoint, they bypassing a lot of the drama and the foolishness. I get it, but that's whoremongering. It's the promotion of whoredom. So if you paying some chick to do that, right? And I do believe as well that all men pay, but you gotta watch how you do it. You know what I mean? Like you can't, if you do it that way, like if you say, well, it's whoremongering. If you go on, say, Seeking.com and you pay for it, it's whoremongering. But that ain't the only sin you gonna commit. I don't think I'm condoning it, but that is a sin, but that's not the only sin you're gonna commit. It's also a sin when you idolize women. In fact, graven images is so vast. Like for instance, if let's say you have an Instagram chick or OnlyFans chick that you like her, like you like her body or whatever, and you take a picture of her and you blow it up somehow and it's in your house, that's a graven image. That's a graven image. Like all this why, like I will give you a 360 where I'm at, but if you have got words is not graven images. It's when you have animals, this, that, and the other, that's when it becomes graven image. So we're going to talk for a few more minutes and we're going to get out of here. Wait a minute. Now this thing want to work. Now it want to work. So don't let people tell y'all young guys, there's a couple of y'all young guys in here, don't let them tell y'all, man, just have your fun. Have your fun with some sense, with some caution, with some appreciation of the freedom that you have. See, you listen to these rappers, man, and it's like they glorifying stuff that's gonna take away your freedom or take away your life. See, the thing they don't tell you about having ops, because trust me, I done had ops. I went through that phase where it was my block, my neighborhood against another part of the city. And it's like, it was a back and forth thing. And it got to the point where, like, I just started saying F to such and such. Like, I ain't like nobody from that side. Even including people that didn't never do nothing to me. And it was like mainly me, but it was like some of my guys were having issues with them as well. But that stuff ain't fun. It's not fun. Like somebody shooting at you, you take off running, then when you get away, you be so angry, you be ready to, what they call, slide back on them. That stuff ain't fun, man. Like I saw a dude, somebody did a short. Dude was singing. Then he still here. He got shot in his head. He got shot up. The guy made a short because he just couldn't. He said he got to stop people acting like that stuff is fun. What's fun about it? You know, ain't nothing fun about that. So, let's go to something. Let me go to something right quick. Let me go. So, man, I can't think of that clip that I wanted to play. Then I used it once before, I believe. I can't find it, y'all. But anyway, I do thank y'all for showing up in here. Those of you, shout out to all of you that came. Hit the like button on your way out if you ain't hit the like button. We will see you tomorrow with more videos. We may come back and do another live. I'll let you know. Be looking in the community tab. Thanks for watching. Make sure y'all take a look at the merchandise. See if there's anything that you might want. And I will see you guys real soon. Stay tuned. Turn on your notification bells so you'll know when I make more videos.